Hey folks, thanks for joining me today. So today's tutorial, we're doing the Mayflower, which is Lily of the Valley. I actually have some of this growing in my garden, and it's very, very pretty. It's simple, but very delicate, I find. So I have painted my oval stone that I made from a mold that I received from the Happy Dotting Company. And I used a paintbrush to give its base coat. And now I'm just using a finger dauber or finger sponge and giving the second coat. So I haven't shown this in a while, so I thought I would do that in this video. Basically, you can see on the left side there that you can still see my paintbrush strokes. So I want to get rid of that. And I want to make sure that I have a nice even coat of black as the base. So that's another reason why I'm doing this. So I just give it a nice coat of black paint and let it dry. And when you sponge it on, it actually takes away all of those brush strokes so you never see them. And it gives a nice flat surface to paint on. So you don't have any of those ridges that are left by the brush strokes. And it's perfect. Like, look how nice it is. And then I'm using a stencil that is complete ovals of many different sizes. And I just try to eyeball it and center it on and draw out the oval that I'm going to paint the flower in the middle. So I love how this does, makes it a nice frame. And with all of the flowers of the month, I'm doing them all the same. So I do the oval frame, and then I use my Glorious Gold metallic paint by DecoArt, which is my favorite gold. I use it to do the frame. So I'm not extremely worried about if some of it is thicker than other areas, because I will go in a little bit later and fix those up so that it's more even. I just want to make sure that I follow the lines that I have drawn on from the stencil. Now I did have a question that was posted about the stencil as to where I got it from. So I purchased this stencil, it was many moons ago, but I purchased it as a package. So there was circles, ovals, hearts, and squares, I believe. And it was a set of 4, and I purchased them from Michael's. I'm not 100% sure if they still have them. I did purchase them in the scrapbooking area. So I think that it was way back in the day before Cricuts and Brother cutting machines, all of that kind of stuff, that I purchased these, and I've had them for many, many years. They've worked for so many different applications, and they're my go-to. So, and what I really liked about them was, at the time, I used to keep all my stencils in a binder, and these ones actually have holes in them for a 3-ring binder. So you could put them in there and secure them so they didn't fall out. Some of my other ones did not have that option, so what I used was page protectors and just slid them in the pockets so that they were also protected. Over the years, I have collected so many different stencils for so many different applications that they now are in a box because I have so many. I think one day I will have to go through all of my my different tools and my things in my craft room there, just to clean it out of things that I don't use anymore. So now that the gold paint is on there, I am sketching on where I want my leaves, where I want the stem, all of that good stuff to make this flower look so, so pretty. And we're going to be doing it with the one-stroke painting technique. So this is where you load your brush up with 2 different colors and you sort of blend them together on the paintbrush, and then you apply the paint in one stroke, and you get all of your shading, your light sources, everything that you need in one stroke, and it blends for you. So you don't even have to do it. Um, I've actually been loving this technique. I discovered it on YouTube, and I follow Donna Dewberry. She is the founder or the um, person who discovered this technique and is the creator. And she posts so many different videos and tutorials. I'm on there all the time, so just checking things out. Um, I urge you to go and visit her channel as well. I will be seeking permission from her to be able to post a link on my channel to link to hers so that it's easier for you to find. You just have to click and go. But I have not heard back from her just yet, so I haven't been able to do that. But it is Donna Dewberry. You could also look up one stroke painting, and you should find her almost immediately because she's got so many different tutorials on her YouTube channel that it's absolutely amazing. You can learn so many different things. So there's a visual for you on how I've double loaded the brush. It's a chisel brush that I'm using. And I'm still struggling with this part on how to do the leaves. But I've loaded it up with light foliage green and some jungle green. And I've blended them together. And you can see when I do the one stroke, look how you get all of those different shades and all of those different light sources all in one stroke. That's why I love this. It makes painting go so much faster. And you get all of these different colors of the two that it just looks so beautiful. So I hope you give it a try, or at least go and check out Donna Dewberry's channel and see what it's all about. Now I did fuss with this leaf a little bit too much, and it kind of got too blended, but that's okay. And I do fix up the edges a little bit later with some black paint. I just sharpen up the edges as I go. But yeah, I'm just doing the same thing here. Kind of did a little bit of a mix up there, a mistake, but it's okay. You can fix it. That's what I love so much about acrylic paint. It's so pliable, and you can move it around and really make it do what you want it to, especially while it's wet. So you do have to work a little fast because acrylic paint does dry very quickly, but it is such an easy thing to do with the one stroke painting, and with it being acrylic paint, it's just to me it's it's so much fun. So now we're going to work on the flowers. So what I did was I pulled out some paint from my Delta collection, and this is called Putty. And I just mixed in a tiny bit of the jungle green so that it has a sort of like a tinge or a little hint of that green. And I'm only doing 3 petals. So the 3 petals that I'm doing are the ones that are going to be in the back. So you're not going to see them in completeness once you get your front petals put on. So I'm only doing 3, and then I round them off at the top where it will attach to the stem. So I do that. I'm using 5 flowers, or I'm putting 5 flowers on. You can do as many as you want. Just remember when you're doing Lily of the Valley that the ones at the bottom, the flowers at the bottom of the stem, are bigger than the ones at the top. So what happens is they grow, and the ones at the bottom are the biggest ones, and they gradually get smaller as it gets to the top. So I'm not I don't even know the word, but I am not a, what is it, botanist or I'm not very good at understanding plants. I enjoy growing them. I get satisfaction out of seeing them bloom, and that it was because of me that helps them do that. But when it comes to terms and uh, the technical side of things, I'm not that great at knowing what they are. But um, basically, it's I think that because the stem gets smaller at the top or thinner, it can't support the weight of the bigger flowers, so that's why it gets smaller. If I'm wrong and you know the correct reason, please put a comment below because I'm shooting from the hip here. I'm going by what I consider as common sense, but I'm not 100% sure. I guess I could have looked it up for you, but the thought just came to me while I was doing this voiceover, so I don't have time to go and do that. Maybe I will do that and then throw that into the comments so that you guys have that answer. But let me know what you think. It would be really interesting to know if anybody out there that watches my channel knows a thing or two about flowers because I don't really. um, so now I'm putting on the top petals, so the ones that are closest to you or in the forefront, and I'm just using white with a tiny bit of putty in it. So putty's the color, not the actual stuff. So I'm just doing that so that I get sort of separation. And then I go in with just white paint and I sharpen up the points of the petals to make them a little bit more pronounced because they are kind of like upside down bells or upside down. They kind of look like tutu skirts to me. But that's how this flower develops. I want to take this opportunity as well to wish a very happy Mother's Day to all of the mothers out there in the world. Um, I personally think that Mother's Day should be every day, but I'm very happy that there is one special day that is designated for our moms. And I certainly hope that you celebrate your mom if she's still with us. If she's not, I hope that you still celebrate her. Remember some really happy times, some of those really good, touching moments that you'll always hold forever. Even if your mom's alive and you have those moments, I want you to really recognize those and understand that if you're a mom yourself, you understand that being a mom is not an easy job, but it is the most rewarding job that there is out there. So I want to say Happy Mother's Day to all of the mothers that are out there. And let me clarify too, to be a mom, you don't necessarily have to be biological. You could be a mom to maybe someone else's children that like to play with your children. You could be a mom who has adopted a child to give them a better life or give them everything that they need to grow into a really strong individual. If you are a mom to fur babies, I am one. As you've seen when we went rock hunting together in one of my videos, I am a mom to a beautiful dog. You can be a mom in any aspect. You don't have to be a mom biologically. It is all about nurturing, providing guidance, and showing sympathy and empathy, and just being there for someone. So it's not just a biological thing. It is so many more things than just that. So I, again, want to wish everybody a very happy Mother's Day. I know I'm a few days early, but you need to be recognized. And this is my way to reach you and tell you that you're doing a great job. Never give up. Mom jobs are the hardest jobs, but they are the most rewarding. So happy Mother's Day to everyone. I would love to know in the comments below if you could tell me what you're going to do for your mom. I mean, we all have moms because we wouldn't be here without moms. So we all have moms in whatever capacity that I just spoke about. Let me know in the comments below what you're going to do for your mom that's really special. And while you're there writing your comment, make sure that you click that thumbs up so I know that you enjoyed this tutorial. If you're new, please subscribe. I want to welcome all of my new subscribers. Thank you so much for joining me in this journey of mine. And make sure you ring that little notification bell that's on the side because it will let you know every time I post something new. So I'm just going to catch you up on what I have done. So with Lily of the Valley, the bells kind of hang off these little small, I'm going to call them stems that come off the main stem, and they droop down. But within that, or not within it, but on top of it, there's this little, I'm going to call it like a shelter, maybe. Anyways, it's like a little tiny stem that pops out on top, or maybe it's a leaf. Let's go with a leaf. It's a small leaf that pops out over top of the stem and is a little bit lighter color. So I had applied those, and now I am going in and I'm cleaning up my leaves with some black paint just to sharpen them up a bit, because there's still some of the charcoal pencil that's showing. There's still some sort of like raggedy edges, things like that. So I just want to clean this up a little bit, give it a little bit more definition by using the black paint, and really making this flower pop off this rock. So and it really does once I get it resined. So stick around for that. It's at the end where I show you the pictures of it after it's been resined. So I'm really enjoying doing these flowers of the month. If you're interested in any of the other ones that I've done, you can look it up on my channel. I started them in January of this year, of 2025. So they are all fairly recent. And I will, at the end of doing all of them, I will post one video that has all the links for all of them. So stay tuned for that. It will be a little bit a while for me now to have that done, but because this is one a month that I'm going to do, but it's going to be in the same kind of context, like how I did the soul symbols the first year. The second year I did the moon cycles. So those are all sort of clumped together and put together. I think I even have them in as playlists. So there's so many different ways that you can go and find all of my other videos. And you can also just go to the links that I have in every video where it says a year in review, and it has a year in review for each year that I have been on YouTube. So you can click that. It takes you to a quick video of all of the finished paintings that we have done together. And then in the description, there are links to each one of those particular ones. So I invite you to go and visit those as well, especially if you're new and you want to get caught up or see what else I have done in the past. that's a great way to find that out. So right now I'm just finishing off cleaning up the edges of that gold paint, making it as even as possible so it is the same width all the way around, and let it dry completely. And then I give it a coat of resin, and then I put felt on the back of it so that it can sit on furniture and not scratch any furniture. So this was so much fun to do. I'm so happy with the way it turned out. Uh, give this one stroke painting a try. I find it's been very simple. It's just a matter of learning how to put the brush strokes down to get the effects that you want, which I am still practicing. So I'm learning this at the same time as I'm showing you. So I really hope you give it a try. And again, happy Mother's Day to everyone. So happy that you were able to join me today. And I really hope that you have a great day on Mother's Day. And I want to say how much I appreciate you. A lot of you have been around with me since the very beginning. There has been so many more of you that have joined in throughout the years. I want to say that I appreciate everything that you say, you do, and it just humbles me. So thank you so much. And remember, folks, life is what you make it, so get creative.